Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
And I'm Dames, and we are going to chat a lot about holiday movies.
I'm Stacy Beck. Does your family like to play games? We're going to chat about that too.
So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. It's time for Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. It's time to start our chat list, and since we are grateful to be past Thanksgiving, now all of our attention is on Christmas.
Yay. I'm so excited.
I'm
How many
excited
days?
too.
I'm not counting.
Who knows?
No.
I'll tell you what my biggest worry is right now.
What's that?
Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, yes.
Do you do this?
No, in class, we do.
In class,
as a teacher,
okay.
yes.
Not for your own children?
No, definitely. Why would I complicate my life any more than it is?
Okay,
Actually,
so
yeah, sorry.
I'm 100% with you.
why didn't someone tell me before?
Not to
I
start.
didn't get the memo.
Let's warn all the young mothers out there, do not start Elf on the Shelf.
There really is. There's so much pressure around this. And when's the elf coming, Mommy? And then is there a second elf for the baby brother? And I even put that off and said, I don't think an elf comes for him until he's 3. I managed to push that off.
Wow.
But yes, so on top of everything else, I just wondered if that was a worry for anyone else. So I'm probably stressing more about Elf on the Shelf and the tricks that she is going to be
anything
this year. So if you have any great ideas.
We sound a little bah humbug, don't we?
A little bit,
but
a
it's
little
okay.
bit.
I think it's wonderful because I remember when the Elf on the Shelf came out, and I hadn't even read the story. This was just last year. I discovered Elf on the Shelf, and the kids would every day they'd walk in wondering where the elf was, and then we forgot one day, one morning they're like, he hasn't moved, and all these things we've done, and he hasn't moved, And
then you're
so I was
feeling,
like, yes, and so I was like, well, you have to be really good today, and then at lunchtime we'd have to move him or something.
So it probably started with a very good message, but now it's a whole big, I mean, you can buy the clothes, you can buy the accessories, they have to,
a special box. And
yes, and you have to do elfies and just all kinds of tricks. Anyway, enough about that.
Okay.
What's going on in your world?
What about holiday tipping? Now that the holidays are here, I know.
Isn't it compulsory?
Well, do you tip or give gifts? I think that would be my question for your regular, like your nail tech, your hair person, your bellboy. No one in Utah has a bellboy, right? Maybe we should. What do you guys do?
I don't know. In England, because nails
Pray
and
tell,
hair.
yes,
That's
yes.
right. No, we would have the milkman come round, and he'd drop milk on the door, and so at the end we would give him like a box of cookies or something. So we would give a gift.
Okay.
Because that, because we got to know him, or the mailman as well, because again they would deliver it through the door, because we have a hole in the door. And then
so the United States is a little bit different.
It is different. How do you catch your mailman? I mean, hey, I've got a gift for you.
They would probably drop over dead.
So I think it depends on the situation. I feel like when even we're eating out more, there's a tendency to be a little more generous. So just even over tipping, but the regular, whether it's the hairdresser, whether it's the nail person, or
teachers
definitely gifts.
Children,
This is true.
Definitely.
Yes, everyone should gift.
I think services, it's probably more of an actual monetary tipping, and then for the teachers and some of the regular, I guess, service people in your life, maybe gifts or both.
Well, yeah, and my daughter's a hairstylist, and I asked her, I told her we were talking about this, and she says most people for a hairstylist tip throughout the year.
Anyway,
so just a little gift at Christmas, even just like a little treat, just so that they know that you're thinking about them.
Exactly.
So,
well, good ideas. And finally, if you don't already have up your tree, what kind of a tree?
Real one.
Real?
Yeah.
Fake.
Really?
My husband, he doesn't do fake. I mean, what can I say? We used to do, growing up, we always did fake. We did it once, a real, and we forgot to water it, and so all the needles went everywhere, and we're like, what's happening to this tree?
And it's an expense every year. Like every time Christmas rolls around, you have to spend $100.
He gets a permit and goes out there and cuts down a tree, does the whole,
So then that's a tradition.
Yes.
That's a fun tradition. And do you take all the kids?
Yes.
Okay.
And I try to stay in the car because it's cold. Yes,
it's cold.
But he makes me get out, and I have to just dress up. And
I love that, though.
so
I love that
it's
too, and I think even the real tree lots are depleting a little bit. But I'm guilty. I go with the fake too,
And
I
it
think
does smell good though.
oh, they smell wonderful, and aren't there tricks to put aspirin in the water and make sure that
He
they're
does that.
Oh, wow.
that they
Yes, that's
live
right.
a little bit longer. I do love that idea, but I have phobia, major phobia of things burning down. I'm that person that leaves the house and in my head has to go back and physically like check that something's unplugged. So I just worry. I worry about the tree. So and another rarity is the flocking. What about flocking your real tree?
Flocking.
Do you know what that is?
I don't actually. Let me get the dictionary out. Okay.
How do
I grew up with flock trees.
I did
love
too.
them. And we have an artificial tree, but just on the edge of the branches, there's just a light flock.
Well, do you remember the really
What
heavy
is
flocking?
flocking?
Yes.
So flocking
White
is
Christmas trees.
making it look like it has snow on it,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's
No.
oh man, I don't know if I would dare have one.
Right.
now.
You know what I did last year after Christmas is we got like this big tall roll of cellophane and wrapped my tree. So I took the ornaments off, but it was a pre-lit tree, and over the years the lights have dimmed or broken, and so I've had to put new lights on, and I hate doing lights. And I still love my tree. It's a perfect size and shape. So we just wrapped the saran wrap all the way around the tree and took it downstairs.
I think that's becoming more common. We could probably have a whole conversation about family
certainly.
traditions, getting the tree in and getting
yeah.
the tree out.
There's
I remember
a lot of stories.
Yeah, a few fights about that one.
Yeah.
But enough about that. Okay, we want you all to visit our Facebook page. You can visit us at SF17 Studio Chatter. And coming up next, we will be chatting holiday movies. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Maybe one of your favorite things to do is snuggle up with a soft blanket, sip on something warm, and watch a good Christmas movie. To help you choose that movie, we have Kate Allen, a local actress, model, and radio host here to talk holiday movies.
Welcome to our studio. I can't wait to hear about what you've got to bring us today.
Well, I'm really excited because there's so many different films that are available based upon your taste, whether you want more of like an adult-based film that it's, for the family that's older than 18 that you can laugh at some other things, or if you want the family base where you can have the 2-year-old to the 81-year-old. There's lots of different options, and if you prefer the, hey, let's get a little bit more drama oriented, maybe a few tears, to let's just laugh out loud. There's so many different types of films, not only those that are typical classics, but then we have a lot that are made here in Utah. So I'm really excited to share them all with you.
Oh, good, great.
So for those of you who are big Netflix fans, a lot of these are on Netflix, and a lot of them are also on Amazon Prime. So if you are into streaming media, I'm here to hook you up.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
It seems that's the way to go nowadays, right? Everybody does that just because of time factors and when you're ready to sit back
and if you've got lots of children and you all want to go to the movies, that can become expensive.
It's expensive just to go as a couple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
absolutely. And so if you're like, hey, we just want to watch a classic, whether it's White Christmas or A Christmas Carol, anything like that, a lot of those are on Netflix now and also on Amazon Prime. So depending upon if you have one streaming option or if you have both, or even if you want to rent it from Amazon, I mean, it's really inexpensive. I think it's like $3.99.
Yeah.
So, I mean, talk about a great family, if you're on a budget too. That works well too. Okay, so I want to go ahead and start with some of the ones that are on Netflix, because I know some of you know some of them, but maybe not all of them. So The Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm sure all of you have seen. It's one
I've
of those.
never watched it.
Oh, you've never watched
Those
it?
kind of shows drive me nuts.
Oh, really? The animation?
Like the freaky.
Yeah.
I
Tim
don't
Burton?
pretty much. Yes, Tim Burton.
It's just off the wall a little
Yes,
bit.
it's too off the wall for me, so I've never watched it.
Well, you could, kind of check it out, dip the toe in, and see how
I've
it feels
seen
this time.
like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes
So you're
there.
like, can't
she's
handle
more
it.
she's more the Grinch type. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas? No?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
I'm
you know,
familiar
Chris
with-
Wrinkle?
Yes.
Okay.
Rudolph.
Just wanted to check it. I mean, we also have Charlie Brown's Christmas, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
just
Charlie
recently
Brown.
watched that.
Charlie Brown drives me nuts.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I guess I need to find out
That's
what do you
right.
like? You know, what are your preferred
Charlie
Christmas?
Brown,
Do you like more of the dramas or do you prefer the comedies?
think
Do you like
comedy.
animations?
Wonderful World.
A Wonderful
Life.
Well, and last year I asked my daughter that was 23 at the time, she was a newlywed, and I said, oh, there's this cute decoration. It says, it's a wonderful life. And she's like, well, what does that mean? I'm
probably
like,
had no idea.
have you not seen the show? No.
Really?
So, yeah, we had to
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah, that's one of those classics
Yeah.
that I think
Yes.
most families watch. That and White Christmas, those seem
White
to be
Christmas,
the big
yeah.
two. But it's interesting, I did a little bit of a survey on Facebook earlier. You know what ones came out that I personally wouldn't have thought of Christmas movies, but Die Hard and Lethal Weapon.
Ah.
For the holidays?
For the holidays,
Oh,
because there's
wow.
aspects that do take place during the holidays.
No way.
No.
I
I
know.
wouldn't have thought that.
Exactly.
Wow.
So it's funny. So you know, based upon your significant other, he may
That's
have
right.
some other inklings. You know.
So maybe that's the bad Santa group, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's more of like the bad Santa, Trading Spaces. But another classic is While You Were Sleeping.
Oh, yes.
And
I
it's
love
during the
that
winter.
one.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
And so
And the
And-
dark, handsome
I-
man.
I-
Oh,
Exactly.
I love it at the train station.
The train station and everything. And so it's one of those ones that you
Yeah.
don't think, oh, this is a Christmas movie, not
But
the
it was,
typical
yeah.
traditional one.
So I want to ask, is The Holiday on your list?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
There's a
is
lot
that
of people
Queen
who
Latifah?
love that movie.
No, that is with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, and I could watch that every
yes.
year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I put that under the classics, the holiday, but there's a ton of different movies from. One of a popular foreign flick is called Joyeux Noël. And so that is, it has to do with World War II and how they came to a peace treaty on Christmas, that they said no. And it started really with the one side singing Silent Night.
Oh, yeah.
And that just changed the whole aspect of what was going on, that they just took a space. And I thought, wow, that is powerful. That really, when it comes down to celebrating the holidays, this is an international adventure. And so there are those ones that touch your heart. But then we also have one of the most popular ones, I would say, is Christmas Vacation. So if you're ready to laugh out loud with the family, that's one of the best ones.
So the Chevy Chase one?
Yes.
Oh, I love Chevy
You'll shoot your, and what about you'll shoot your eye out, kid?
I watch that one
Yeah, A
every
Christmas Story.
Eve.
Yes,
Absolutely.
over and over and over.
Yeah.
Well, we also have a lot of great Utah films, and so I want to share some
yes,
of these.
please share.
So some of the classics are Christmas Oranges. Have you guys heard about that one?
The
Yes.
story.
Yes,
Oh.
the story, but it's also a feature film. It was filmed here in Utah. It goes along with the book, but it expands upon it. So you can stream that on Amazon right now. It's also available if you want to buy it online. There's Christmas for $1, Miracle Maker. One of the ones that I hear a lot about is Mr. Kruger's Christmas. It's an older film.
Yes, I remember that, I think.
But really heartwarming. Saint Street, Silent Night, Scoot and Cassie's Christmas Adventure, The Christmas Project, Mistletones. That is through Disney. Do you guys remember that? Okay, it's one of those, it was a couple of years ago that it came out, but it comes out every single year. Another one is Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. And then we've had some other funny ones like Stalking Santa. Have you guys seen that one?
No.
So, I mean, we have a wide variety. There's about 30 different holiday films that were filmed right here in Utah that we can go and check out. Well, another one people think of as a holiday film is Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yes, yeah.
So if you're okay with some of those,
Okay.
a little bit more interesting.
Maybe that's more my type. I don't want to think when I'm watching a movie.
Exactly. 12 Dogs of Christmas, 12 Dogs of Christmas 2, Christmas Angel, Everything You Want, Christmas Land. And then we film a lot of Hallmark films here. So
Yeah.
during the month of December, if you just want to watch every type of Christmas film, go to the Hallmark station and you can watch so many films that were made here in Utah.
I have a little comment on that. I've heard a couple of women say that those Hallmark shows make you feel like if you're not married over the holidays, then you are going to be absolutely miserable. But a lot of those Hallmark shows, they get married quickly, and the only way you're going to be happy at Christmas is if you're Married with a Family?
There is a little bit of a formula to
Okay.
the Hallmark movies.
Okay.
I mean, there's usually some type of conflict, there's a romance, there's some other things involved too. There's some other ones too, 12 Gifts of Christmas, I'm Not Ready for Christmas, 8 Stories. And if you're a little bit more into the horror genre for Christmas, this was also filmed in Utah, Silent Night, Deadly Night. So we've got a wide array based upon what you like and what you really enjoy. So there's lots for everyone out there.
Yeah.
From serendipity, a little bit of romantic comedy, to Love Actually. I know that's another popular one.
Well, I think it's time to break out the blankets and the snugglies.
Yeah.
And before you leave today, do you mind sharing this list with us?
Absolutely.
Compile that together and share it. I think that our
Absolutely.
viewers would love to see everything that you've put together. That's
Okay.
fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. More than happy to.
And we'd love to
Thank
have
you.
you back sometime. Thank
I
you
would
so
be happy
much.
to.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we look at family games. More studio chatter up next. Christmas brings families together, and that is a great time to play some family games. We welcome Megan Olson to the program, and Megan loves games.
Very much. I have the biggest collection out of most of the people that I play with.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does it start? I'm intrigued.
Well, firstly, how did you get into it? I'd want to
So
know.
when I was little, we'd always play Monopoly. It's the big game, but nobody ever plays to the end.
Right.
The,
It's true. It takes so long.
We used to quit. I didn't know that there was an end to Monopoly. We used to just quit. So I got in high school and we played a couple of games of I think it was actually Wacky Six that we have over there. We played that in my physics class when our teacher was gone and we had a substitute. And we couldn't find it anywhere, and so I went to the special game store and found it and a whole bunch of other games.
This is one of my family's, well, it is my family's favorite game. We play it regularly, and my youngest is 18, but it says it's ages 6 and up.
Wow.
It is fun, and it can be fast-paced. Like if you're with fast people, it gets faster, but if your brain doesn't move as fast, then it can be a slower game, right?
Yes.
This is a whole new world for me because honestly, I remember, well, probably the classics. So Monopoly, Monopoly Junior, some of the card games, Uno, Old Maid,
Phase 10.
Game of Life, Phase 10. That's kind of my pace. But everything I see on the table here today, I honestly,
complicated.
I've never heard of it.
So Megan, tell us about a couple of these.
Okay, so these aren't super complex. If you'll hand me the Pirate Flex. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a card game. They have several different versions. This is this is pirates. I've got zombies.
Oh,
There's Monty Python,
okay.
Adventure Time, Star Wars.
Wow.
These are the rules.
Basic rules.
Simple.
Draw one card per turn. Play one card per turn.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, to begin,
got it
to begin, shuffle
But-
the deck, deal 3 cards, choose someone to go first, keep this card on the table.
You
Okay.
win by completing goals. So somebody can play down a goal. There's only one goal in play at a time unless you have a special thing. Purple cards can be played out of turn. They'll get rid of stuff like this one cancels a goal. You have keepers that you keep in front of you that are green that help you complete goals. And there's new rules that make the game more complicated.
Yeah, you lost me.
So-
When
So if you play a new rule card, like this one says draw 3, then you'll go and you'll draw 2 extra cards if it's your turn because you only drew 1. And everybody else's turn, they'll draw 3 and then only be able to play 1 card until somebody plays like a play 2.
So you win by what? How do you?
You win by completing goals. So like this
Oh.
one says that you need to have the island and a dinghy.
Okay.
So you need to have those keepers in front of you to win. And then it goes really fast and gets
So it's a
shuffled
pretty
lot.
fast-paced game
it's
as
a
well?
fast-paced game.
Okay.
You can play,
May I?
it says probably 2 to 6, but we've played 8 people to a
Oh.
flex game.
Okay.
Just because it goes fast and you can always shuffle the cards if you run out of
Okay.
them. So that's
And ages 8 to adult, because I was just thinking in my head that's probably a little advanced for my littles.
Okay.
So let me ask you this also. I think a lot of things have turned towards electronic games now. What is it that you love about a board game?
I've played electronic games too, and they're fun, but being able to be there and see people and to like physically roll dice or be able to do stuff has a better feeling to it than staring
you talk
at a
together,
screen.
don't you? You communicate
Yeah.
more, you're all together, you
agree.
can eat at the same time.
Yeah.
Gotta have food and everything, you know.
No, it knocks over your drinks.
But
We have
this-
like drinks on the table.
Just the snacks.
Yeah,
you know.
just like, I agree though. It's just being together and that you're communicating. If you're on your own handheld device, it's very
just-
individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a really big game this year, King of Tokyo. It plays 2 to 6. If you have more people in your family than 6 people, you can get King of New York, which is 2 to 8. It's pretty much the exact same thing. You'll roll the dice. These are attacking. These give you little energies that you can buy cards with. You have to get sets of 3 to get points. This will give you 2 points. So you get a little thing, you have hit points. You start at 10, you start at 0 stars, you're trying to get to 20.
So each person would have one of these cards.
Each person has one of these that matches their monster.
And did I hear you say this is the hip game of the year?
This is the biggest game that I know of this year
Okay.
that's been selling. When you hit somebody and you're in Tokyo, you hit everyone that's outside of Tokyo. And if you're outside of Tokyo, you only hit the person in Tokyo. So it's competitive, but you're not picking on one person because you can always leave Tokyo if you want.
And go where?
And it's back out to your home. I don't know what the rest of the place are called.
Outlands.
Outlands.
So do you work at a game store? Is this like your?
I did work for a little while at Gameland World in Spanish Fork, but I don't right now. I currently work in Salt Lake, so.
So what about gaming groups? Like, how often do you do this?
We play games once a week currently.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
that's
It
great.
used to be more. We used to play twice a week. We can go through all of my games in maybe a month if we play twice a week.
Wow.
Some of
Wow.
them take a while. Some of them are really fast.
And are you playing with the same group of people pretty regularly or
Sometimes.
in and out? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, we only have one minute left. Tell us, where's the best place to buy a game? Do you say go into the stores or buy them online?
The best place to get it right now for the holidays would be go into a store and find one that is the one that you're looking for. Most of the stores around here will have it. I'll give you guys a link. I have a little
Perfect.
page through Facebook, and people can message me and I will tell you where you can find it if you like a certain game. If you order it online right now, you're highly unlikely to get it in time for Christmas.
Really?
Shipping time from warehouses is about 2 weeks.
For games or
Plus,
just
we're
generally?
hitting the sales all next week. So all the sales, they have all that production, and the pickers don't keep up as much, and so you'll get it like a week maybe before Christmas.
Okay.
So
That's
in
good to
stores
know.
is best.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
you.
interesting.
Yeah,
Loved every
that's
bit of
fun.
it. Yes.
Yeah, that's fun.
Our gaming expert Megan.
Yes.
Well, you know you got to look good for Christmas. Next, we look at some great new fashions. Stay with us. Welcome back. We all love to get new clothes, don't we, ladies? And as we were looking for gifts to give this year, we would recommend you head down to Mia's Boutique.
We went shopping a couple nights ago and we fell in love with the fashions there. So we decided to invite Marcy from Mia's Boutique to join us today and talk a little bit about fashion. Welcome, Marcy. And thank you for letting us come in the other night and helping us find
Our clothes.
our stylized
Beautiful.
clothing. Yes.
It was so
she's
fun.
our sponsor this month, and we're all wearing styles from your store. And we were all talking about how we were drawn to different styles. Stacy, talk about your style a little bit.
Well, I just know I have always loved the cowl neck. And so I was drawn to that. And then when I talked to Natasha, she said she hates cowl necks. And then you kind of told us about our different body types. So talk a little bit about that.
So that's where I love to do. I mean, when people come into the store, I love to be able to, like with you, where I was telling you how you have the longer neck. Cowl necks look awesome on people with your, with your body shape. And then with Natasha, we put on a few other things on her, and she just kept saying, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah. She's a little bit short torso.
She's short torso. She's a little bit shorter. And so we found everything that we could for her, and your cowl neck worked perfect on you. And then, of course, she likes vibrant colors, so we had a total blast dressing, all three of you. I had so much fun with you guys.
It was fun.
So I've known Marcy for a long time, probably since we were teenagers, and I know that you've always loved fashion.
Yes.
So is that kind of how the store came to be? What's the story behind it, and how long have you guys been there?
We've been there for about 3.5 years. We love it. The location's fabulous. We're over in the new part. We're not, on Main Street, which, a lot of people like the Main Street, but there is other shopping in different areas.
So when you say the new part, explain that. Where exactly
over by Costco. So, Costco's been there for a while, but the new in front of Costco, we're in between Sprint and Costa Vida. There's Starbucks by us, GNC, just, it's growing huge over there. So, anyway, but I absolutely loved fashion since I was little. And I started a purse business back in 1999, and I did all of the big shows, like the family Christmas gift show up at the Southtown Expo, and so I did that. And then I started working at other boutiques when my kids were younger. And then I decided to, this spot came available over there, and my daughter was graduating from high school, and she had started with me at other boutiques since she was 14 years old. So she knew the ropes and had, worked with me and figured out all those things. And so we just decided, why not? You graduated, let's just open up a boutique, and we've really enjoyed it. And my thing is we kind of set away from the other boutiques because we actually will go after hours if people want to, if they feel uncomfortable and don't want to shop when our hours are open, and we will go down and open the store. We've done it a couple Sundays because we have people from Price that only come up, and there's only certain days that they can shop. So we'll just run down. We're only 5 minutes. We live in Springville.
Very accommodating.
Yeah.
And tell us your daughter's name.
Malia.
Okay.
So that's where we came up with Mia.
Okay.
And so, and then we have my daughter-in-law, Morgan, that works with us also.
Okay.
And then it's just a family business. So there's just me, my husband, and my 3 kids. Okay. So my daughter-in-law, my daughter, and my son. So my son's kind of like the silent person that's back behind that does, all the other stuff. But he still comes, washes the windows, cleans the place.
Really good for his girlfriends, though, right? Yeah. Really good gifting.
Well, his wife now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. His wife.
All right. Well, let's look at some of the fashions that you brought with you today.
Perfect. So since all you guys have yours on, and then I have mine on.
12.
And then, so this is one of the outfits that we actually have. We have the jeans, which come in like 9 different colors, rips, kind of plain, the back, super simple pocket. We do carry Rock Revival, so we do have, a little bit higher end, and then these, retail for $52, and then, we have the Rock Revivals, which are a higher end brand. So we have several of those. We have different skirts. We have these, they come in 12 different colors. They're great. They're stretchy skirts. They're one size.
Fits all.
And one size fits all, or fits most is what we say. And then they're great. They don't show any detail on your body, and I love them. And then we just have a ton of different things. We have, from, these shirts we just do, and we pair it up. We put underneath here, cuff up the sleeves, and we just have a ton of stuff. And we love, 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 love to dress. People will walk in, and one thing that I love to do is they'll walk in, and I will know exactly what size they wear this minute they walk in, like you, the cowl neck, to what the other dresses, what people look good. I love that. I want you to make sure that you're going out looking the best and make you feel like $1 million. I love that. Plus of all our stuff, our jewelry is, you know, $5 and under. We have a table that's $1.50 for tons of little girls that want to come in and buy little gifts for their friends. And we gift bag, you know, we wrap everything up, and, you know, we have like our little sweaters, we have tons and tons of things, and we don't get a lot of junior sizes, we get adult sizes. So it fits most people that come in, which is really nice. And then these are like the ones I have on, but different colors. So
Love that.
a lot of skinny jeans, yeah. So we have my daughter Mia, and she has one of our other outfits on, and she has cute little a vest paired up with a plaid shirt. It just makes it a little bit dressier. You can take it off and not have the the vest on, and just dress it down a little bit. So anyway, we have tons of fun stuff, and then we have Morgan, my daughter-in-law, our cutie little patootie. And she has a little jacket. The jacket's really awesome. It has the hood, and it's you can cinch it or uncinch it, so you can take this and make it so, you know, it can go a little bit bigger. But in order to give you a little bit more curve, we like to just pull it in right there. And then she can take it off, and then she has a cute little striped shirt that has the lace. And this was the other one we were talking about, how it would look on Stacy opposed on Natasha. Because Natasha is great, but on us tall, we're super tall torso, it would have been right up here. So anyway, yeah, so we have lots of fun things. We gift wrap everything that, when you come in, we gift wrap, you know, our gift cards. We have really cute newspaper bags, which we didn't bring, but we gift wrap everything up.
Okay, perfect. That's so fun. And I love the colored jeans.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
happy
back.
about I know, and
They're
they've only
back.
been out for a couple years, but
Yeah,
when
they
you
kind of
said
went
that
away about 2 years ago, and now they're coming back.
I love it.
Well, I do love that there's things that are flattering to all types. So the jeans, I think, were a perfect fit for everyone. But I do love that you're not so trendy that you only wear it a month and it goes away, or that you can piece things together that can be professional but kind of trendy. There's a very wide array that you offer.
And that was the signature pocket. That's why I was showing. The signature pocket is where anyone can wear it. So that's really good.
Oh, fantastic.
I just have one more question. So how do you know what to pick for your store?
It takes me probably 5 to 6 hours a day trying to figure out. And we try like crazy to have different things than others. And then if we don't have it, we send it to our local other boutiques around in town, because we want to shop local. We want to make sure it stays local. So if I don't have it, we send them other places. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Marcy.
Thank
we
you.
loved our time there. We love that you're sponsored this month, and I'm sure that
And
we'll be
thank
back. We'll be back to be doing some shopping. That I know for sure. When we come back, we'll talk about the great holiday shopping options right here in town. Christmas gift giving. To help you out a bit, we have invited our new Chamber of Commerce Director to join us to share some ideas.
We would like to welcome Heather Yout today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So Heather, you are the Chamber of Commerce Director.
Yes.
So you know all the businesses in town who has awesome gifts for the holidays.
Oh, there are so many.
Okay, tell us
Some
a
of
little
my
bit.
favorites, my sister's closet.
Okay,
So
so-
they have these gift packs right here, as well as boutique clothes. So they have a ton of different things, and they are also a consignment shop. So if you are wanting to sell some of your older clothes that you just don't want to wear anymore, they're a great place. They also have this gift bottle right here. So
I
it's
love
kind
this.
of a it's kind of a new thing that I think that they're doing, and it's a gift section. They're having theirs on sale for about 50% off all the way until Christmas. So they'd be a great place to go in and
So
and
this
check
looks
things
like
out.
it's a gratitude jar. So it says to like write what you're grateful down and just keep adding it to the
Yeah,
jar.
so that way you can just
Okay.
kind of remember the things that you're grateful for as you go
I love
through
that,
the
especially for the hard to buy for person.
Yes.
That's something very unique.
Yeah.
What was in the bundle with the hat? I missed that.
It looks like they're scarves,
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I think.
Or headbands.
Or a headband.
Oh,
Yeah.
even better.
Pretty.
Yeah. So, and they have some really cute stuff in there. You know, and there are so many places around town that you can get for anyone, really.
Yeah.
So if you have runners or anything like that,
Okay.
a great place is Endurance Athletics. They are having a great sale for Black Friday and also the Shop Local Saturday day. Shoes and all of their apparel are on sale too. So they're a great place to go visit for the athletes in your family or that you need to buy for.
Where's this cute guy from?
This is from April James Interiors.
Oh,
So she has a whole bunch of different things. So it's really just, I mean,
Very unique.
very unique
Yeah.
things. She travels all over the country looking for different vintage type things. Like this sign here, they actually made it themselves. So from some of the different things that they've collected. So they have some really unique gifts. They have tons of decorations for your house and
And a
just
lot
some
of,
great
like,
things.
Do-it-yourself projects. They sell the
Yes.
chalk paint and things like that. And they moved to a bigger store recently, so they're right by Macy's grocery store in
Yes.
Seagull.
on that other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are one of the only places, especially in South Valley, that sell this chalk paint. So if you are looking to redo a table or anything like that, they're a fantastic place to go visit.
I don't do projects myself. Not very well anyway. So what do we know? I mean, we
Okay,
can probably
so
talk to her. What's
is
so
that the
wonderful about
Annie
chalk
Sloan?
paint?
I've used it. Have you, Heather?
No, but I know that
Okay.
you had redone something. But
Yeah, a couple years ago I redid just some wood end tables and my main bathroom cabinets. So easy. I redid all of the cabinets in less than an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, chalk paint is very forgiving.
Yes, you don't need to prime your wood, and you just paint it right on, and then you can seal it. So it's super easy. So if you're
Yeah.
looking for like a fresh new look for the holiday season, that's a great way to go.
I like that idea.
So, and there are so many places. If you're looking for hard to buy for people, I know that Wiggy Wash is doing a sale on their passes. So, you know, if someone has a new car, they would be a great place to go. Walmart, Costco, they always have tons of fantastic things. You know, like my grandmother, she has everything and she's old, she doesn't cook, she doesn't do anything. I like to go buy her flowers. We have some great floral shops.
Right, we do.
So we have 3C Floral and Carrie's Design Floral. There are some great places that you can go visit
I
around
think
town.
another great option is gift cards to restaurants.
Yes.
I mean, you have that 2-week break with your kids, and just to go out with your
Yeah.
with your husband, and it's
Yeah.
fun to like get out and.
No, it's true. As
Go
a
out to
teacher, and
eat.
we get lots of gift
Really?
cards
Yeah.
for restaurants, and I love it.
I want to ask, as a teacher, what are some of your favorite gifts? This may be a good idea for our viewers to
No,
see.
it's
Like,
true.
what do
Things
teachers
like
like?
this. You
Like
know
this
who's
penny
really
jar?
been thinking about, you know, for presents for
Okay.
teachers or jewelry.
Jewelry.
With something to do
Okay.
with
Gift cards? Yeah, your
gift cards.
okay.
Yes, definitely. I love that's cash, isn't it?
Yes.
On Amazon. Just anyone out there.
Well,
That
even one of
knows
our
me.
former guests, maybe the soap and the
soaps,
bombs.
yeah, things
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just things where you can take time out
As
for
opposed
yourself.
to the food, I mean, I like chocolate too. Just letting everyone know this, you know. But I like the gift cards because then you have that choice.
Okay.
And so that's
Okay.
and books as well. Books.
Yes.
Books are always great for a
Yeah.
I love
teacher.
books. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Heather, we are so appreciative of you coming and appreciative of your position at the Chamber and organizing businesses and giving them opportunities to give back to our community
Yeah.
and kind of have a presence and just have a face out there. So thank
Do
you
you get
for
to go
coming.
to all the businesses?
I'd like to go visit a lot of them, yes. It's nice. You get to go out and you meet so many new people and you get to explore all of these great businesses and, you know, Seagull Lily Soap, I had no idea that there was a difference between soap and detergent until I met Katrina.
She said that.
You know, and there are some fantastic restaurants and, you know, you just don't go out and search these things on your own very often, you know, so the Chamber of Commerce is wonderful that way.
I would love to direct our viewers to the Chamber of Commerce website, SpanishForkChamber.com, and you can see a list of our directory, and we encourage you to support those Chamber members.
Yeah, because they're big supporters of our community,
They
so
are.
you give back to them and they'll give back to you.
Yep.
So
Love it. Thank you so much. Fabulous ideas if you're still trying to get all of your shopping done. So we hope that you'll support our local businesses. They do so much for our community. We'll be right back. And yet we've made it once again. What have we learned today?
Oh, fantastic. Movies with Kate Allen. What was it? What did we say? Kruger's? Mr. Kruger. Now I remember what yes.
Mr. Kruger's Christmas.
Yes, all the movies in Utah. I want to go and check some of them out. The ones that I really like, and Mr. Kruger's Christmas.
That would be a good one to check out.
Yes, I want to try that one.
I think that I'm going to try some games.
Yeah,
some
that's
board
true.
games.
Yes.
Maybe pick up a couple and get involved.
Yeah.
And I think having her here reminded me that I need to pick up a new game or two for our family gift.
That's right, yeah.
We do enjoy games. Not everyone in the family sits down and plays, though. There's a couple that are Scrooges
And that's
don't join
okay,
us.
you know?
Yeah, they can hear us screaming at each other as we play.
That's right.
Yeah. I wanted to just remind all of you that the Spanish Fork Festival of Lights is going on until New Year's at the Canyon View Park up on Powerhouse Road. And I believe it's from 6 to 10 every night, $7 a carload. And that's been one of our family's holiday traditions.
We love that
Do they
too.
change the
Remember that.
lights or?
They add new ones every year, so
they
it kind
do.
of just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they change locations. as well.
Yes, they move things around. So it's
Yes.
always fun to see where things have
That's
moved
it,
to.
yeah.
But there are some new ones this year.
Oh,
You'll have to go
okay.
check it out and see if you can find out what they
And
are.
listen to the music and sneak through a second time.
And it's best if you go like after it's freshly fallen snow.
Yeah, it's
love
nice.
it.
You
And
can't
roll
see
down
any
the
grass.
windows.
Yes,
Yes.
I know.
We love to roll down our windows and turn up
Yes.
the heat and then just listen to the music
Yeah.
and drive through. So,
It's
did you
a
put up
perfect
lights on your houses this year, on your homes?
Mine are
We're
up.
going to. They are?
Did you do it yourself?
Oh my
I now pay someone. We've been married 27 years, and after 25 years of no lights, I said, all right, we'll start paying someone to get them up.
Great.
So I love lights.
Yeah, I do too.
I love lights too.
Our lights
you?
are not up. I do love
Okay,
lights.
and do
I
you?
like them outside and inside.
And does your husband put them up? Do
He
you?
does.
Okay.
He does. He hasn't fallen down yet.
Oh,
so
good.
Wow.
touch wood. This
Natasha,
is glass.
do you do
but-
lights?
We do, and we pay. We pay to have them up because then we know that they're going to
Nope,
stay up.
I'm a no lighter.
You like
I am a no lighter. I like lights,
Yeah.
but I just have never done it. I just
Oh, I love lights. And we've got a big tree, fir tree, right in the middle of the yard, the front yard, and we light that
Oh,
one
yeah.
up
That's
too.
nice.
Oh,
And it's
I bet that's
extension cord.
beautiful.
It is. I love it. Yeah.
Do you have any other fun traditions that you do instead of lights?
we bake at my house, so we're always full of treats, and we
I'm
make
coming to
candy.
your house.
Yes, cookies, and they're not necessarily Christmas cookies, just cookies in general,
Right.
and just treats.
What about gingerbread houses? Anybody do the gingerbread houses?
I'm
Not
creative
anymore.
enough.
Yeah.
We do sugar cookies. So I get the sugar cookies all made, and then the kids all come over, and then we decorate them, and they get to take some home or
really
to
good.
the neighbors.
My mother-in-law did do. She would always buy, and she had 10 children, and they all would create some, and they would make it from scratch.
The gingerbread house?
The
or the cookies?
gingerbread
Oh,
house. So she has
wow.
all these sheets,
Oh.
and just does the whole thing. And now
With 10 kids.
10 kids. I don't know how. And now it's the grandkids, and so she'll have this day where they all. But a lot of them will bring the packaged ones. But
Oh,
she
right.
still tries to make them still.
That's
has
neat.
her template, and they all sugared up, and
Yeah.
my
yeah,
kids are
that's
bouncing
fun.
off, but they had fun. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Heather, we appreciate you being here. And
Yeah,
that was
thanks
so
for having
fun.
me.
hope people can shop local, especially through the holiday season.
Yes.
Keep our dollars here in Spanish Fork.
Yes, help grow our community.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a great way.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. Thanks
Thank
for coming,
you.
and also a big thanks to Mia's Boutique for our great fashions today.
Definitely.
Make sure that you visit our Facebook page at SF17 Studio Chatter and get involved in the chatter. We'd love to hear from you.